The inspiration from the smoke, from the pipe, is really what propels me into the creative world. When I come into my studio, I light a pipe so that I have plenty of fuel to get me through the morning. I always maintain every day my piano skills with a piece of Bach. It keeps not only your mind very fresh, but also as a composer, it reminds you to be real humble. Bach was such a giant. Is one of those things that every day it puts you in awe that this great composer went before you. But it also gives you something to aspire to. My love for pipes and tobacco started when I was born. I just love them. I still have the first little tiny Tom Thumb pipe that an uncle gave me. And I think I had my first taste of tobacco at age 2. I've always loved music and began piano instruction between the ages of 5 and 6. My parents were not musicians at all, so one of the biggest hurdles was convincing them that I was really serious about it. I had a passion for music and valued very much my growing up within the church tradition. My first church music post was at age 14, and it was a professional post as organist. I was hired away by a larger church just about a year before going off to college. When I went to undergraduate school, my major was organ, with studying composition as well, but my intent was to be a church musician. My passion for pipes and tobaccos really soared a great deal when I was doing graduate work in New York City. That was a time to where Lane Limited was located right across from Grand Central Station. Within several blocks, it was Wally Frank, and then the legendary Wilkie store. So it was a great time to be in New York City in the 70s. One of the major career breaks that I had in 1981 was being one of the 5 finalist composers in the Kennedy Center Friedhelm Awards. The very next year, the position at Wake Forest University opened up for a composer, for someone who could teach theory, and I was fortunate to get it. I've been very fortunate to have had a steady stream of commissions since 1982, virtually uninterrupted. So I've had a very good life of being able to juggle a full-time career essentially as a full-time composer and as a full-time professor. My aim is to always try to keep my fingers active, but also the fingers are an extension of the mind. Composers really gain ideas from, in a sense, letting your fingers wander over the keyboard. Writers, be they authors, be they poets, be they novelists, no matter who you read, J.R.R. Tolkien, they talk about how the pipe really spurs the imagination. So if I'm practicing piano, practicing organ, or if I'm composing, my pipe is always with me. The world is filled with composers who were pipe smokers, and one of the most important, of course, was J.S. Bach, because he wrote an ode to pipe smoking. I've always taken that as an inspiration from Bach and from others, that how smoking a pipe really does have something that is an extension of yourself, but is also an inspiration for your inner self. To be able to take that pipe, enjoy it, and also apply it to my life passion, which fortunately became my profession, that of music. I feel fortunate in that way.